There it is. The classic just laugh to start us off in the podcast. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, again. Felicia, man, I really wish that you would use your little sound bank thing some more.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was annoying.
I thought it was cool.
Okay.
It's a little vibe. We are here, and we are not live, but we're recording our 10th episode in a row. Hey, cheers. Cheers, my boy. Let's go.
Boy.
10 episodes in a row right here.
Boy.
Come on. And you call me sister all the time. So what's up?
I've been playing Fortnite.
You've been playing Fortnite?
I need to update that. I got a victory royale in solos and 9 kills. And Daisha, Kenzie, and Melissa have been helping me, and it's been really fun.
Goated. Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, I play a lot. Well, right now I'm playing a lot because I just learned how to do everything. So, like, I'm trying to figure it out. So, like, if I have free time, instead of, like, going on YouTube, I'll just play Fortnite.
That's hard, though.
That's so funny.
It doesn't seem like... I feel like you never would have gotten into that. I don't know why. I think it's just because of how much trash... Oh, yeah. That makes sense. Okay, Ariana Grande had a live concert on Fortnite. She did a couple of them. Yeah. A couple different performances.
And I wasn't just going to go in and be like... I'm just gonna watch the concert. I was like, no, if I watch this Fortnite concert, I'm playing Fortnite.
Like, I'm gonna learn how to do it. Okay,
yeah.
So did you learn how to build?
Okay, so that's the part where I'm on right now. Because like right now, I'm good. I'm getting better at like all the other stuff.
Yeah.
Building. My brain doesn't comprehend things really fast. Just like how I couldn't play guitar, I couldn't do a lot of things. I can't play Guitar Hero now because my brain is so slow now. I don't know what happened.
What's going on with that? You smoke a lot of weed?
I don't even.
Or like,
don't even.
Do you do drugs?
No, I'm just so
Shrooms?
Slow. Sometimes
Psychedelics?
Like, no, and so yeah, it's just a thing.
Okay. I mean, hey, first of all, I am proud of you. I was gonna try to roll the intro before we got into this part. But do you mind if I just roll it right quick and then we could jump right back into that?
We could go.
All right, yeah, roll that intro. Hey, 95.
Every time I think I hate that more.
We got to figure something out for that.
Yeah.
We will eventually.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you have a favorite gun in Fortnite?
Okay, so listen. I'm blind. Okay, so I know the AR is good.
Yeah.
There is a gun that I'm thinking of. I just don't know the name of it. I want to say it's like a tac. Is that what y'all call
Shotgun?
it? Yeah.
You kind of just shoot like one at a time. It's like
okay, maybe it's not that then. There's one, and just by the looks of it, because I can't read it that far, but it looks like it just has a bunch of bullet things in it, and it's bigger. I'll take a picture next time.
Yeah, please do. I'm trying to figure it out.
But the AR.
One of the
I
ARs.
just pick it up every time I see one.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, and you know how like it goes in order of guns, like or like the color, like whatever, and purple and gold are like the best ones. I hate purple guns, or maybe the ones I'm picking up, I can't figure them out.
Okay.
Like they're probably really good if you know how to use them. I don't know how to use them.
I mean, at some point, you know, you getting your building down. It's just gonna be, you know, one of the next things that just comes natural. You're just like, okay, you know what? I'm picking up this gold scar right now. I'm unstoppable. You know what I mean? I haven't played in a long time either, so I don't even know what guns are in there.
Yeah.
But obviously the scar is like one of the best AR guns. So if you find one of those, definitely pick that up. A purple one or a gold one.
Okay.
Go ahead and do that. Okay.
Okay.
And it depends on what kind of shotgun you want to use.
Yeah.
There's a tac one and then there's a pump shotgun. I feel like the pumps are stronger if you can hit with them.
Okay.
But if you need more, if you're not like very good at aiming and you might need more shots, you need more opportunities, the tac one.
I feel like that's the one thing I think I'm kind of good at aiming.
Okay.
That's what I was best at basketball.
Aiming?
Was aiming, yeah.
You used to play basketball?
Are you mentally okay?
In my mental, I am okay. But yeah, you used to play basketball. Yeah, you did.
We talked about
dope.
this.
Yeah, on the podcast we talked about that. Yeah. No, you showed me videos of you playing basketball. That's dope.
My dad told you
I guess all right. Here, I'm kind of confused because you just showed me a video of you cheerleading.
Yeah.
So you
showed
weren't
you a video of me cheerleading.
Or a picture, excuse me.
Okay.
A picture where you're like screaming because you guys won first place. But you guys were the only
I
one.
just showed you cheerleading.
Yeah. That was hella funny.
I did cheer in basketball and soccer.
There's a picture she just showed me earlier for cheerleading. And it was the moment that they announced that your cheer squad just won a tournament or something?
Yeah.
They were the only cheer squad in the tournament. And so Felicia's the only one. She looks like this. She just freaking turned up screaming.
I was so excited because we won first place.
I mean, that's a big deal.
But we were the only ones in our league.
I respect that. So this is our 10th one.
We were supposed to do something special, but Miles is just so unprepared.
What the frick? We talked about doing a Gen Z quiz.
So why aren't we doing it?
So you want to look at a Gen Z quiz
no,
right now?
No.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, well, what are we gonna do? How Gen Z are you?
What are we gonna do? You take it and I take it?
I mean, I guess so. Quiz. What percent Gen Z are you? BuzzFeed.
3%. You better send it to me. I have 3%.
Just Google.
See, now I'm taking more percent.
How much Gen Z are you? Okay, how many hours a day do you use social media?
Are you doing it right now?
Yeah,
okay,
I'm going
say
right now.
Say it, and then we'll answer on here and mark it.
All right, you there?
Okay. How many hours a day do you use social media?
I'm going to say between 6 and 12.
12, yeah.
Frick. What's your favorite social media platform?
Twitter.
Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter.
Twitter.
I would have put TikTok if TikTok was on there.
Yeah. When you post on social media, do you care about filters? Okay.
Damn.
No.
Okay, I picked Instagram. Sorry.
Okay.
All
Okay.
Right. Do you care about filters? No.
Okay. When I'm posting to my story, yes. When I'm posting to my actual post, I never use filters. So what is that? No.
Absolutely.
No.
Absolutely.
What about not really, but I'll use them from time to time?
Yeah. How important is individual expression? Very important. I want to express who I am all the time. Kind of important, but I don't push myself to explore it. Not really important.
The middle? I don't understand what that means.
I want to express who I am all the time.
Like, doesn't...
Sometimes I don't really care.
Yeah. I'm putting in the middle. Do you live each day seeking out your personal truths?
Bro, what the frick?
This isn't a Gen Z
Every day I wake up chasing my dreams.
No, not every day, but I'll think about it. This is not a Gen Z test.
I'm gonna put not at all.
I'm not doing this anymore.
How important are name brands to you? Not important at all.
I don't care.
I like things that are sustainable and cute. I feel that. How important are natural ingredients in makeup and skincare? For me, it's very important.
It's not important to me, and that's bad.
Okay.
It's not. Are you a part of cancel culture?
No.
I'll say not really, but I do have strong opinions on some things.
Okay. I like that. Do you believe in the typical 9-to-5 job?
I'm going to put, I think it works for some people, but not for others.
Yeah. I mean, pretty much it's just like, yeah. How often do you talk on the phone? Multiple times a day, every day, a few times throughout the week, once in a while for an emergency. Talk. Why talk when you can text? A few times throughout the week. I already know your answer.
What's my answer?
Multiple times every day.
You too?
No. On the phone? Do I get on the phone?
Like a phone call?
Yeah.
Or FaceTime? I never get on a phone call.
Okay.
If that's what we're talking about. If we're talking about FaceTime, both of us multiple times a day.
Frick. Should I change my answer? Oh, I can't even change it. All right,
wow.
cool.
So
how much do you care about the planet, Felicia?
I do my part, but I'm not really sustaining that part.
Okay. I do not care at all, honestly. I'm just playing. I tried to do my part. I try. We got a recycling bin.
I
now,
have 3%.
Lastly, are you a member of a particular Religious organization. Yes,
Yes, I have a designated faith.
42%. I mean, how far off are our answers?
I'm 67%.
Interesting. That's more than halfway.
Okay, but you're almost half.
You're a little less half than a Gen Zer. Some things you completely agree with, like sustainability and or individual expression, but others you may be on the fence about, like social media usage and technology. Nonetheless, you've got enough Gen Z in you to be a part of the club. 42%. Read yours.
Okay, but you definitely got that answer wrong of you being on FaceTime.
I FaceTime a lot.
Yeah, so that was probably wrong. It says you're pretty Gen Z if you ask us. You prefer individual expression over group mentality, although you stay attached to your phone 24/7 so you won't miss anything. Put the phone down and go out for a stroll in the park.
Damn. See the difference in our answers though? Crazy.
Not really.
I mean, mine's just saying like, or like the summary, like the ending, right?
Oh, yeah.
Is like, mine's like, you're a little Gen Z.
That's it.
You are just, you're just like, yeah, put your phone down.
Okay, but you literally got the question about having your phone in your hand.
You think that one thing will change it a lot?
Yes.
No.
Yes, it would.
It bumps me up to 48%.
Anyway. What?
Okay, so there we go. We tackled it.
That wasn't a good
Gen Z one.
We're going to redo that. I'm going to find a cool one.
No, we're not.
That was not a good, that had nothing to do with being Gen Z.
Gosh.
That was like, are you on your phone? Like.
All right. Here we go. I mean, we're both going into this talking about, should we do this Gen Z test? We're both over here saying like, nah, not really. Like, we both don't even really want to do it. So we do a fake one, whatever. And now you're getting serious? Get the frick out of here.
Anyway, what were your plans? We talked about it a little bit. What were you thinking?
For this podcast? Yeah. Frick, I don't even remember what I was going to say. But we did get Chili's. I was going to say, like, you know, if you see in our podcast bio, it says Chili's #1 fans.
Please sponsor us.
So, like, Chili's, if you want to run an ad, like, you know, we can do ads. We'd be really good at it.
Yeah, but I have a bone to pick with you because apparently there's no more strawberry lemonade. I'm gonna go inside a restaurant. I'm gonna go inside a restaurant. Maybe they're out right now. There's a shortage. Because there's no way. I think that's one of their most popular drinks. Like, whenever I see comments or anything, they're always like, "Oh, that strawberry lemonade."
Yeah.
So there's no way they would just take it off, right, Chili's?
We should call.
But yeah, Miles couldn't find me the strawberry lemonade, so he got me milk.
It was one of the options to get milk. I don't know why I thought it was gonna come in like a little milk carton, like in like a kid's meal milk carton. That thing was like a full like it was in the same cup as this. If you guys can see it on YouTube, but it was like a tall glass of milk.
I like that you said that.
What?
If you could see it on YouTube. Okay.
You know, just looking out for our podcast users out there. Hey, what's happening with the podcast? Yay! Yay area.
The squeak, the silence, and then the squeak in the chair.
Chili's is closed right now. Chili's is closed. I would have called them right here, right now. But we can wait till next time. Yeah. But yeah, we did enjoy some Chili's earlier. It's also National Fajita Day. So, you know, Felicia, it was celebrating that as well too. Had the chicken and shrimp, which is fire. Appreciate that one shrimp. Hell yeah. There's something that I wanted to know about a little. I wanted to dive in a little deeper with you about something. Would you consider yourself a fangirl currently today?
Okay, currently right now?
Yes. In this moment, yes.
Yes.
You would still claim the title of fangirl?
Yes, but like it used to be my full-time job.
Like, okay, I'm saying like if Nick Marinara
Nick Marinara
sauce came walking in right now, if I was like, hey Nick, come on out, 10th episode, big surprise. Like, what's your reaction right now?
Hey.
You're just juice. You're chill.
No, I think I'm chill, but like obviously I would love it.
Okay, yeah. You're like, I'm a big fan, but I'm gonna play it cool. Like,
yeah, like how many times have I met?
You met him a lot. Like, you guys are close now. Okay.
The first
Joe Jonas comes walking in.
Don't say that.
Okay, so now we got a different reaction. Okay, so this is the fangirl side.
Yeah, I've only met Joe Jonas twice.
Okay, and that's probably why.
Yeah, we can talk about that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, Joe Jonas.
Joe Jonas. Joe Jonas is a part of a band called the Jonas Brothers.
Yes, it was his birthday the other day. Happy birthday, Joe Jonas.
Hell yeah, happy birthday.
He's a Leo.
Not even sure what that means.
Leos are something else. Anyway, maybe I am Gen Z. So Joe Jonas. Okay. I grew up loving the Jonas Brothers. They actually made me not like any other band for a really long time because I love them so much, and them breaking up was an actual heartbreak to me. Like, I cried.
It hurt.
And it felt like a real breakup, like for real, for real.
Okay.
Like Kaylin for real.
Like, okay. Like, what's the song? Frick. Scoring.
Yeah, Scoring by Kaylin for real. Like, my heart ached. So when One Direction came around, I wasn't even phased. I was like, I don't even care about these boys.
You don't even want to get attached.
I'm not even looking at them.
Not going through it again.
I never did.
Okay.
And then pretty much came along, and then that changed the story. But
now you have posters on the wall
of Jonas Brothers,
yeah.
yes,
Okay.
but like not even like posters. Like it'd be like the ripped out ones that you like put like
from
you rip out from the magazines and you get them.
Yeah.
I had everything. I love them. Anyway, so I growing up, I really didn't go to concerts. Like from the time that my parents like would have to take me and go, I didn't really go to concerts. I think they took me to the Cheetah Girls and Hannah Montana ones, but like other than that, I really didn't go to concerts.
Interesting.
Yeah, like I never saw Justin Bieber until Purpose Tour. I never saw the Jonas Brothers until I think Wango Tango. And that was like a few years ago. Like I never really saw anyone besides Hannah Montana and the Cheetah Girls. That my parents.
I mean, those are pretty rare concerts to go to though. Like for like some of your first ones, like I mean, you saw the Cheetah Girls live, like all of them.
Yeah,
like they were there. They're doing like yeah. I'm saying like in my head, that's
I met them
pretty
too.
Rare. Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
No, it's fire.
But I went with like my whole family. Like it was all my cousins, Marisol, Alexia, my aunts. Like so, it was a whole thing. It's not like my mom just took me. And I think if we were to go to concerts growing up, it was like country concerts.
Got you.
It wasn't ever like. When you see Justin Bieber, like, you know?
Got you, yeah.
So when I started growing up, that's when I was like, I love this. Like, I love going to concerts. I'm going to start going. And so that's when I started getting into the role of things. That's why I didn't see Justin Bieber until literally Purpose. So,
jeez.
Yeah.
So you never got to experience Believe tour? Frick. Dang. That's crazy.
I know.
Okay, I saw, I will. Sorry, I'm getting too excited. I think I saw the Believe tour show twice, right in the Bay. One in Oakland, one in San Jose. Fire.
Yeah.
Just like I'm not gonna say peak Justin Bieber, but like the excitement for Justin Bieber was different at that time. Like he's like worldwide famous Justin Bieber, this phenomenon that's going on, right? And so you get to see him in that time, and especially like that album. I'm gonna go on record to this day. And I will stand on this. Believe is the best album.
No.
Yes. I mean, it's okay to have a wrong opinion. I'm going to say Believe is the best album, okay? Along with the tour, the show, everything. Fire. I get what Journals is. Journals is cool. It's cool.
The best album, and it didn't get a tour.
Not a tour. Why? Probably he didn't feel that music very much.
No, because he was going through it. If you watched his documentary, he was going through it.
Okay.
So he didn't go on tour.
Anyways, I'm going to say Believe.
We can't say the best tour because I think
Journals probably would have been cracking. Yeah, you're right. Which is healthy to take a break, you know, when you need to, and I respect that. Believe was just different. I also got to see a show that was probably what a My World show would be like. That was just some rare little show. I don't know. It was at a college or something, and that show was cracking too. In the height of like. This is Justin Bieber, right? It was exciting. But so you're jumping in at Purpose tour. This is Bandana Justin. I'm trying to think. Just
long hair.
This is not Purple Jacket anymore,
no.
Justin. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And it was, but that's beside the point. Jonas Brothers. We lost track.
Sorry.
I'm just saying how I didn't see the Jonas Brothers. At all. So I seen them I think Wango Tango or something. I don't know, I seen them somewhere, and then no. Okay, before that. I have never seen them as a band. And then obviously they broke up, and then that was the worst experience of my life. And then Joe went to DNCE and then Nick was doing his own thing. They were both going to be at Wango Tank. Or no, not at Wango Tank. At Jingle Ball. They're both going to be at Jingle Ball.
Like so, as their solo
band
things,
and solo,
like
yeah.
Nick Jonas solo and then DNC.
Yeah. So Shawn Mendes was also performing there. And so that was my peak Shawn Mendes time. Like, that's all I wanted. Obviously, I was excited to see Joe and Nick because, like, they're my day one loves.
Right.
But, like, that was peak Shawn Mendes. So I was trying to get Shawn Mendes meet and greet. So it's me and my friend Cece. We go to the show with, it's me, Cece, her sister, and her sister's friend.
Okay.
All of us go to the show, and I'm pretty good at Jingle Balls, like figuring it out, getting meet and greets, like tweeting, doing all that stuff to have the best show experience, to get really close seats. Like, I'm really good at it. And so I knew that the workers give out meet and greet all the time. So I kept just trying to walk by workers, like just walk by workers, ask them how they're doing, just like interact so they can, so they can give us a meet and greet for Shawn. So we go up to one of them and we're talking, and she's like, "Do you guys want meet and greets?" And we're like, yeah. Why would you say that? Like, that is so crazy. Like, yeah.
Damn.
And
finessed.
So she's like, "Hey, it's for BB Rexa." And we're like, "Okay." Like,
yeah.
And so,
damn. Bro, I would have been juiced. You know, BB, if you ever see this, you know. All right, keep going.
And so we go down there and they make an announcement. Okay, we're starting Shawn Mendes meet and greet now. And so I go down there and I'm like, "Hey, like, we have BB Rexa meet and greet. Just wondering, like, when it starts, or like if we could just like exchange it, like whatever we could do." And they're like, "Oh no, we can't exchange it because the Shawn one's full. But also the BB one already passed. So like, you guys, I don't know why you were sent down here." And we were like, "No, like, look, we have these wristbands, like whatever." And I was like, "Oh, maybe we could just use it for the Shawn one, like whatever." She's like, they're like, "No, like, it's full." And this mom turns around and she has 2 in her hand. And she goes, "Oh, like, you guys don't have tickets?" And we're like, "No, like, we had BB Rex." And she goes, "Oh, that sucks." Turns back around.
Oh. I don't know. I thought I was gonna hear like something happier.
No.
Damn.
So we're pissed. We don't even
like,
get to meet BB Rexa.
Damn, y'all don't got Shawn Mendes.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. That sucks.
Yeah, they give us one more too. It was some guy. I can't remember his name. Just probably a random pop dude.
Austin Mahone.
No, I don't know. Just whatever. We didn't even want to go.
Horn.
We didn't even want to go.
Okay.
And so we're like, that's what they gave us in exchange, since someone sent us down for BB Rexa and they couldn't give us Shawn Mendes because it's full. And so we're like, okay. So we literally had all these wristbands around our thing. We wanted Shawn so bad. We go upstairs and we're telling Cece's sister about it, and I'm like, we're pissed. Like, we're just like, and his mom didn't let us in. She didn't even want to meet Shawn. Like, she's a mom. Like, why did she want to be with her kid? We could have took because she technically only had one extra ticket, if you think about it, because she had one and she was going to bring her daughter, and then they had an extra one. So technically only one of us, that's why I think she didn't give it to us, because only one of us would have gone in. But in my head, it's like, just let us in with your daughter. Like, and we didn't have to be together. Because I should have said something too. I would have known too. They let parents in to those things. Like, they'll just let them go in. And well, whatever. It's fine. Didn't meet him.
It's all good.
I go upstairs and we're talking to Cece's sister, and we're just like, yeah, like, we're so upset. And some girl hears us and goes, "Hey, like, we got one too from a member. It's for DNCE. Do you want it?" And I go, Joe Jonas is the love of my life. like there's no way you just said this to me. And she's like, "No, like, literally, like, we don't want him. Like, and I think it's happening soon. Like, y'all should go down." So we go down and we literally meet DNC, and it was like, I went straight up to Joe. Sorry if anyone likes DNC. I didn't talk to anyone. I beeline to Joe, and I'm like, "Hey," and he's like, he's just like talking to me, whatever. And then I was like, words just splur out of my mouth when there's an attractive man in front of me. And I was like, you were my Man Crush Monday before Man Crush Monday was even invented.
That's fire.
What does that mean?
I mean, it just
what does
means
that mean?
That, you know,
yeah,
you love this man.
And he was like, "Thanks, sweetheart." I was like,
all right.
yeah.
Hit you with the sweetheart. Hell yeah.
Yeah. And so we took a picture the whole next week, just posting it everywhere, only me and Joe. Just cropping everyone else out.
So maybe it was a good thing. It ended up working out.
Yeah,
you know
no.
what I'm saying? Like just the timing and getting across paths with those girls and everything.
Yeah, I would have. Now looking back, I'm glad I met Joe over Sean. Because I think I was meeting Sean a lot.
Were you?
Yeah, and so I've only ever met Joe that one time. And then I got meet and greet this last tour for Jonas Brothers.
It's funny. So when me and Kaylin would go do our tours, there would be a couple times where there'd be a girl who was fully just in the Kaylin land, right? That would just walk right past me, not even say anything to me. And like, so there's definitely a handful of pictures of like, I mean, and it happened to him sometimes too, where we'll just be like totally by ourselves, just chilling like, but
were you offended?
In the moment, I mean, there's sometimes, I guess there's a way that you could do it. Maybe that's just like, hey, how you doing? And then keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Like you could have said what's up to the members, like, hi, how y'all doing? Good to see y'all.
My friend did. I should have, yeah.
But I don't know. I think the band members probably understand the popularity of Joe Jonas also in that situation. So it's probably not like as personal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like maybe a couple times for myself, I was just like, damn, that's shady, right? But it's funny because like sometimes the line would see it happen and it'd be like, oh, damn.
Yeah, that's worse.
And it's like, then it makes you like, damn, should I feel bad right now? I guess. I'm like, yeah, that hurts. But at the same time, it's like, that's their moment also. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's good.
Yeah. I wonder too, sometimes I feel like maybe people are doing that to be rude maybe, but I feel like a lot of the times when I go into a meet and greet, it feels like you like black out. Like,
really?
That sounds crazy. But it's like you were so excited for this moment and it's like, okay, build up. And then the person that you literally see on a screen all the time is like right in front of you. It's a pretty weird moment. And so I bet like if I really sat back and thought about the moment of DNC, I'm not mean. Like I would have been like, hey, what's up? Like, and thought about it. I just think it all happened so fast, and it's like I only was singing about Joe, and it's like went straight there. First time, so I wonder for you if that's like a thing too, where it's like they just are so excited about Kaylin, and it's like, okay,
they just
like here's the moment.
Yeah. No,
like not trying to be mean.
Yeah, I think there was definitely a couple times where it was like somebody was bothered by whatever, and it's just like, hey, it's all good, go crazy. But I could for sure see that too. I'm trying to think like if I've ever had that moment of being so excited to meet somebody. It's funny because the only time I could really think about is Pilo and I Am Sue. And just being such huge fans of them, right? These are guys in the Bay Area, just like where I'm from, that are making their own beats and just like creating this whole movement in the Bay Area, and just seeing the level that they were able to take it to, super inspiring to me, right? And also I'm a huge fan of the music, right? And Pink Dolphin, are you familiar with Pink Dolphin clothing company? They got a store in the city on Haight Street, and they were having some event out there, and so I went and pulled up, and I don't know if I was gonna like buy a shirt or whatever. I was just coming to kick it, and then I seen Pilo come up for the first time, shook, just like completely shook.
That was the first time ever.
First time I ever met him, and I just went up to him. I don't even remember what I said, but like probably similar thing, like just blacked out. Right, I'm such a huge fan, and like I'm honestly like I'm a pretty insecure guy. Okay, right? Why you say it like that? She goes, okay. For whatever reason, I had this feeling that maybe they didn't like what we were doing. For whatever reason, right? Me and Kaylin are working on music and we're in the Bay Area. I want so much to be like accepted by Bay Area hip hop culture. As a fan of Bay Area, it would just be my dream for these guys that I look up to so much to be like, yep, I see what you're doing. Love that. Keep going crazy, right? And so in my head, until that moment, I'm thinking maybe they have seen our stuff. and they're like, nah, this is not cool. Like they're biting us or like anything. All these things in my head. And so I'm going up to them the first time thinking like I'm a huge fan of him, but then it's also like scary about like don't meet your heroes. Because what if he was just rude?
Yeah.
And he was like, nah,
you're
not cool.
Yeah.
I would have been shook and it would have hurt. And so it's like a little bit of those. And I walked up to him, like, what's up, Pilo? Pilo? Big fan. Man, shoot, can I play some music? Send you some beats? He was like, yeah. And I ended up being able to send him some music, and then instantly he was just like, yeah, like let's get a session going, like. And that was when we made like our first song together. It was called Outta Here. And so he pulled up to my spot in San Leandro, and we worked on that. And it was funny because like when we first made the song, I didn't even really like it that much, right? We just had the hook for it and the beat, and then I was like, damn, I don't really think this is it. Frick it. It's Pilo. I'm gonna write the verse to it and send it back instantly. And I sent it back, I want to say like the next day, and was just like, yo, here's what I have so far. What you think? And then he was like, yeah, it's hard. He put his verse on it, finished it, right? It ended up going on one of his mixtapes. And that song actually has the Pilo, time to bring the bass back. And he ended up using like as his beat tag, which is fire.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know it was the first one.
Very first collab. I remember him hitting me one day about that, like, yo, can you send me the acapella for this? He was like, it might be lit for, to use as a tag. And I was like,
start crying.
I was just like trying to play it cool, like, yeah.
I mean, if I can find it, yeah.
I'm gonna see what's up. And it's been so cool to hear that, you know what I'm saying? And how he's been able to work that in just on all of his songs, you know?
Yeah, whenever he gets something, it feels like you got something too. Like in my head, like it's like oh, I hear him on the radio. Miles is just on the radio.
Nah, it's love. It's love.
Like it's cool.
But I would say like probably that moment was a big one, and like so then we started working with Pilo a little bit more, and we're having sessions out here in LA. That was back when we lived in the Bay, and then when we were doing sessions out here in LA, Pilo's out here, and so we started working with him here. And all of a sudden, I Am Sue just walks in one time. We're just working at a studio, and then just no announcement, nothing. I didn't even know he was coming. I thought we were just working with Pilo, and then all of a sudden, I Am Sue walks into the room. I was shook, and then got to say what's up to him, and it's just a crazy moment of like, here's my heroes.
Yeah.
Biggest inspiration just right here in front of me. We get to work on music with them. It's such a cool feeling. And then that as soon as he walked in, Pilo was working on the beat for Do My Step, and then we just made Do My Step right there, which was cool too. And it's just funny how that was such a big deal to me at the same time too. And talking about like being accepted by like the Bay Area, like legends. You know what I'm saying? Like being so inspired by them. I wanted so bad for them to see what we were doing. I'm about to start crying. It's like, because me and Kaylin, I feel like we're able to wave that Bay Area flag all over, the country. And I don't know. I think I overthought that a lot, right? Even like the Thizzler post the other day. Like we get awesome thing that happens.
I got it.
I mean, I get it. My stories are boring. Like you've already made this clear in previous podcasts.
Shut up.
I have a song from my new album that's gonna be on the new Madden soundtrack.
Second time on a game?
Yes, this is insane.
That's crazy.
Shout out to Will. Shout out Active. Put it together, and it's a song from the new album called Most Wanted that's gonna be on there. And so if you guys play Madden, definitely check that. Definitely check that out. But Thizzler's like a Bay Area blog post, and they made a post about like, hey, here's a lot of Bay Area on the new Madden soundtrack, right? And you can see my name on there, like the same post that they have. But it was funny because Will had quote tweeted it and was like, are you guys going to go on record saying Dublin isn't the Bay Area? Maybe that is what it is, right? Or it's just like maybe they just don't know. Like,
yeah.
In which is also fine too. But like, these are some things that I feel like I would overthink a lot. Like, getting that, like even just like the Thizzler to like include me in that and just make me feel like, yeah, you know, I'm Bay Area, you know, I'm a part of this, you know. I think just a weight that I don't need to carry. You know what I'm saying? I think people know what it is, and I don't know. I've been able to like kind of like let that go since then, but for whatever reason, it was a big deal. And I mean, if you're a part of the Bay Area, is Dublin? I mean, do you know about Dublin in like that area? Very well, not really, huh? Nah.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, would you consider it? Like, do you know the area well enough to consider it part of the Bay or not?
Okay, so I don't consider where I'm from anywhere near the Bay,
which is Lodi.
Yeah, and I used to like I know of Dublin as being nearby, but like
nearby the Bay.
No, like nearby, like
where you are.
Yeah, like in a way of like whenever, but I don't know, because like whenever I go to the Bay, we had to pass by Dublin.
Right.
Or like when me and Nicole would meet in the middle, it'd be Dublin.
So
Livermore.
I would say Lodi is probably 45 to 50 minutes from Dublin.
Maybe like 45, yeah.
Yeah. Which is
it's halfway to the Bay.
I would consider it. I get it because maybe it's a thing where it's like more suburban. It's like a more suburban area of the Bay Area that like I don't know if maybe that's why it doesn't carry any weight. But man, definitely close enough to feel the influence of, you know, what's happening there in the Bay.
You can tell you're influenced by the Bay.
What the frick? But yeah, definitely have been able to kind of let the weight of that go. But it was funny seeing Will quote tweet and be like, so are you guys gonna go on record saying Dublin is not a part of the Bay Area? Hey, maybe to some people I could definitely see that it's not.
Oh my God.
You need a Red Bull? Or what's going on? Hey, why don't you start telling the story? So you got to meet Joe Jonas. You're gonna go see them again. I've been seeing that they're rehearsing for
yeah, I wanna go.
A new tour coming up or something.
I'm gonna say something and then you're gonna be like, then why were you
Go ahead.
But I'm not buying tickets until like the day of for any of these concerts. Well, you're gonna say like, oh my God, because we got into an argument, but no, it's because of the whole COVID thing. And like COVID cancels a lot of my concerts, so I'm waiting for the Jonas Brothers, for Justin. I'm gonna wait until really close to the date to get tickets just in case it cancels.
Yeah.
But the thing before was because I wanted to get your ticket, but that's different.
It's pure love. I do appreciate that.
But yeah, so I'm going, obviously, like once the Jonas Brothers come to LA, I'm going. I just don't want to buy a ticket yet.
Yeah. Hey, go with the flow.
I am.
Just figure it out. It's gonna be cool.
I am.
I can't tell if there's a part of me that I feel like I'm such a go with the flow type of person. In a lot of ways, I think it's good, but then in some ways, it's like maybe not good.
Yeah, I felt like you the other day.
For doing that?
Yeah, we went to Disneyland and my friend Brooke was like, we're talking about dinner and she was like, oh my God, like a lot of these places you need a reservation. Like we need to make a reservation like right now. And we were like in the hype of Disneyland. Like I don't want to make a reservation.
In the middle of Disneyland?
Yeah, and so I was thinking and I was like when she said that, I was thinking like that you would say this and be like, no, we could just.
We're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, we didn't make a reservation. We figured it out and we got
And it
food.
worked out?
Yeah.
Like when you pulled up there?
Oh, we just didn't go to a place with a reservation.
Yeah.
We went to the Pizza Planet one.
Got you. See, in my head though, it's like it doesn't take but like 2 minutes to figure out a reservation.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm talking about. It's like maybe in the sense that like going with the flow so much could be bad in that way. Because it's like now you're missing out on stuff that like literally only took 2 minutes to do. You know what I'm saying?
No, but I didn't want to make a reservation. And
you just weren't in the mood? You're like, frick this, I'm having so much fun right now.
Yeah,
don't ask me about reservations. I'm not getting on the phone. I'm not taking any calls.
But yeah, I messed up for you when you had to go to Disney. Because they didn't have the tickets.
Oh, yeah. that whole deal?
I think it was just a funny moment of me and your mom both being like, well, we knew that you had to check to see if there was tickets, and then you being like, so none of y'all told me.
Exactly.
But then every time me and your
example.
mom bring up to do something and make plans, you're always like, hey, why don't you just go with the flow?
Hey, we gonna get there.
And then so the one time we don't say anything, boom, it's our fault.
Yeah. No. I would take full responsibility for that. For sure.
Okay.
In my head, I had it figured out. It was like, cool. All right, we gonna get up there, pay for the tickets. But that is a perfect example of like, don't go so much with the flow.
Yeah, you see, it's funny. Like, if we're driving, you're always like, hey, just go with the flow. Like, just drive, whatever. And I'm like, I don't know where I'm going. And like, so you will say stuff like that to me. So it's funny seeing you say it to your mom too. You're always like, hey, we could just go with the flow. We're just gonna see.
Well, because my mom is like the complete opposite, where she wants to know what is it, what time is it,
she's being
when are we leaving?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Are we getting something to eat after we leave from there? What place are we going? You know what I mean? Like everything. She wants to know all that stuff. And it's funny being the complete opposite of that. Because I just be like, hey, we're going to figure it out.
Yeah.
But I don't know. In a lot of ways, I feel like it's helped me to just relax. You know what I mean? And just like have peace a little bit. Things happen. You know, life is crazy. Things happen and will happen.
But it's always nice to have a little plan.
I think so. But you know what's crazy though? I mean, and maybe it's just not for everybody, but I don't think I've really had a plan since 2009.
What do you mean?
I don't like all of a sudden, I just started liking making beats. And then from there, everything unfolds. Of course, like as a plan is to like, hey, there's this contest in Nashville. Like we should try to enter this contest. Let's plan to
You're saying
make a
for
song
like your
for that.
life.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like the next step has always come for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I never knew what it was. I mean, I'm trying to say, not to say that it wasn't like I was just like, you know what? I want to be a rapper. I'm going to pursue this dream of being a rapper. It was more in the sense that like one day I just really started liking to make beats. And then eventually it was just like, let me try to rap on this. And then I started like rapping and writing. And then I had a friend that was also singing. I wanted to collaborate. And then stuff just like, oh man, I want to perform. Let's like maybe small goals like that.
Yeah.
Right. But like, everything is just real natural.
Yeah.
And what you think?
I feel like that's how my life
Your
went.
situation too. Yeah.
Yeah. Like just started designing. My parents were like, you need a job. And then I was like, well, I don't want to work a job. Like I don't want to have to go to like a 9-to-5 and do that stuff. And then as a joke, I put my application in a graphic design place, and I had no experience. That you needed a 2-year bachelor degree and 2 or 3 years of experience. I had none of that.
Yeah.
I applied as a joke, got it. They said they wanted it, and they ended up figuring out that they wanted to teach someone how to do it. Did that, and then I just.
But you learned a lot over there.
Yeah, and I just quit because I wanted to move to LA. Don't know why that was ever a good idea.
And did you have a plan for the next 5 years?
Well, because my original
plan.
My original thing was I was gonna work for these 2 guys and like do their YouTube stuff. And literally when I got down here, they were like, nah, like it's not happening.
Yeah.
And then so that fell through. I had no job, and then I don't know, jobs just kept coming in. And then I was like, I want to move out. And then the forest stuff happened, and I was making merch designs for him. And then just obviously your stuff has been consistent, and then it just now I'm moved out 2 places in.
It's interesting the way things move when you put your faith in God and you say, hey, okay, maybe this isn't where I want to be, but you trust that this is where you should be, right? it's interesting the way that pieces start to fall into place when you're able to focus more on like what's right here in front of you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but still working though.
Yeah, not
Like,
completely
not just
sitting
being,
still. No.
Like, you still have to put in work for it to happen, but not being like
bummed out.
Yeah.
Or like, I mean, of course people are gonna get stressed in certain situations when things come up. You know what I mean? But yeah, there's something special about that, going with the flow and just having faith that, you know, that next piece, that next step is going to be on its way. I feel like that's something that, like, even my dad, like, I've heard him say, like, from back in the day, as far as like work for him too. He never really had a plan or was in something like consistent. It was just like, you know, sometimes it would get slow, but there was always, you know, work that kept coming in. And yeah, it's interesting to think back, like what you have going on, and then like same situation as like as far as music. It's such a blessing, you know, to still be out here, and look at you in your situation with your house and everything. It's crazy. I mean, to think you coming out here and sharing a room with a friend to getting to where you're at now. And you coming out here thinking you were going to be in something consistent with a job, and that falling through right when you got out here. And it's like, now you're in like probably one of the best spots that you've been so far.
Oh, it is.
Come on. And
gosh.
Yeah, so I would just encourage everybody just to kind of appreciate what's going on right now. You know, the good things that you do have going, and just trust that you know, whatever that next step is for you, even if you don't have it figured out right now, just trust that there's something that's on the way for you. And there's a reason for you to be right here. But yeah, 10th episode. 925.
Is that it?
What else you want to say? What happened?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I got nothing else.
Well, when you think about it, write it down in your notes, and we can bring it back up on the next
notes.
one. We could bring it back up in the next one.
Yeah.
We could try to do a 2-hour stream or
2-hour
podcast one day if you want. No? Okay, you were talking like you had a lot of notes.
I do have a lot of notes. See, whatever.
What?
It's just they're also little stories, and then it's like, okay, I'm gonna tell it, and then it's gonna be over with.
Should run through them all one day.
Yeah. Or just
Felicia's story times.
No, we'll do more of the Fangirl stuff next time.
We could do that. Thank you guys for being a part of this. If you're on the podcast, appreciate all the listeners. Make sure you subscribe there. If you're watching on the video, smash that subscribe button on Vomac TV. My name is Miles Parrish. This is To Be Honest, Felicia.
Who?
To Be Honest. And we will see you same time next week. Appreciate you guys. Yeah.